Oh, Paolo's on. We got the foods. It's honestly, I don't know. You guys know that DJing is so much fun, but also being in nightlife a lot, I get really nervous before my shows, and I'm moving around a lot, and I feel nauseous a lot just because of like how much I'm doing. So I don't really want to eat food ever, which sucks because I love food. I love food so much, actually. Like, I don't have a negative relationship with food. I just don't really like eating when I'm stressed out, you know. But today we're eating some Mediterranean food. Look, hummus. I just got my nails done. So good. We're also gonna smoke a joint together. We're gonna smoke and eat food together. Someone said DJing is pretty stressful. Yeah. It's only stressful. Like, honestly, it's really fun. It's only stressful in the way that my attention is getting pulled a million different directions. And also, like, whatever energy I have is, like, what the crowd matches. So, like, if I'm, not super fucking hype, it's pretty hard to get the crowd hyped up. Which is, like, I feel bad for, like, DJs that play out their own music and, like, no one's hyped up. Like, you literally have to be like, hands up. Because, I mean, people don't, like, I know when the drop is because I've heard that song 50,000 times. But other people don't know when the drop is. So I gotta lead people into it. I'm like, 3, 2, 1, jump. And that's the only reason they know when to jump. Unless I'm playing, like, Living on a Fucking Prayer or something. We got Jacob Federer in the chat. Come eat Mediterranean food and smoke a joint. Hummus is so good. Sorry I'm talking with my mouth full. Apologies. I got this whole set from Boohoo. So I hate... Who... Why do these still exist? I need a bottle opener. Imagine if I just... Okay. I don't want to get up. I'm so tired. See, like, that's what I'm talking about. I have been DJing a lot, and I'm actually going to be taking some more time for myself at home. Because you guys know I like to be creative and paint and make music and shit. And when I'm on the road, I can't really do that. I'm trying to look for a bottle opener because this fucking bottle... Why do these still exist? Who needs to use a can opener or a fucking bottle opener? Only like beers. Okay. It's really funny because I'm still trying to figure out and remember where everything is in my kitchen. We're looking through the drawers. What I do love about my drawers though is they're all soft close drawers. Yo, where is my bottle opener? This is half the reason I didn't get up to do this. Because everything is still being moved around. There it is. Okay. These dudes. That was just so bad. Mission accomplished, and it's warm as fuck. Someone said I'm dating your sister. Don't have a sister. Sorry. Or an older sister. Someone said to come DJ in DC. I literally was just talking to a guy that runs DC clubs, and he was like, we're gonna have you come out. So that's good timing. So, fun fact about me, this is the busiest I've ever been in my entire life. Which is why I'm not going to EDC this weekend. Everyone's like, I didn't go to Coachella either this year. I am getting old. No, I've literally been to Coachella like 4 or 5 times. I've been to EDC like 7 years in a row. And I do love those, but as I've started to perform more, like my goal, right, is to be able to play at those festivals. So I'm never gonna be able to play at them if I just continually attend festivals and keep going out, you know. I want to grow. Echo Stage, baby. Yeah, Echo Stage. That's the guy I was literally talking to. He owns Echo Stage. But I've never been to DC. I'm so excited for Lollapalooza. I'm playing in Chicago in July 30th. Mark your calendars. Someone said, how do you deal with being over emotional? By not calling yourself over emotional. Because I think that has a negative connotation to it. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. Emotional intelligence is important. I wouldn't say I'm over emotional, but I do feel things deeply. I deal with it by being honest about it. I'm like not over emotional in the way, like I never overreact to things. I just frequently feel sad. And trying to explain that to people is kind of hard. Like I could be in the best situation ever, right? Depression's not a choice. I could be on a beach in Bali and like I will still be depressed. But I'm no pharma, take 0 meds. I hear raw dogging my mental illness. My anxiety and depression is God intended. Which I think is how it's supposed to be. I already apologize for keeping my mouth open if one more person says it. I keep saying we're gonna smoke a joint and then I keep eating the food, which is good though. I would rather eat the food than smoke the joint, TBH. Because usually it's the other way around. I have a song for my set stuck in my head. Someone said, are you only wanting to date someone famous or would you let a real man completely change your life? I have a real man changing my life right now. Thank you very much. We love the men. Boys, not so much. Very much over the boys. Very much retiring from the streets. Someone said house tour. Don't you worry. My house is all decorated on the inside, but I need to get the outdoor furniture done. And I just want to make sure it's perfect before I do a house tour, which is going to take a while. You know, good things don't happen overnight. A tattoo tour, though, I can do that. I don't know if it's going to be much different. There's already a tattoo tour that I did upload on my YouTube if you want to go check it out. So, look, everyone is always asking me about my relationship, right? And I just want to let you know, as you people, you guys, my fans, the people of the internet, that shit is not, like, look, there's definitely real relationships that are posted on the internet, but it's very much a choice to put it out there. You do not have to put your relationship out into the public aggressively, right? Unless you're someone like A$AP Rocky or fucking Rihanna, where it's like not your choice, okay? But all these influencers who post their relationship, it's very much a choice. And when that becomes the focal point of like what's going on with that person, it is very clear, you know, why those people are in a relationship. And there's nothing wrong with making content with your significant other, but the potential of it going wrong is very high. And I would, at this point in my life, just rather not do that to protect my relationship, because I've grown to understand that not everybody should have access to everything that I do, because some things are very special, right? So you guys will see, you know, I'm very transparent with everyone that follows me. You guys will continue to see my relationships and everything, but I'm really done with super public relationships, right? Where you're like posting together all the time, making TikToks together. It becomes a job. And that is the last thing I want with my significant other, ever. And a lot of those people are not like how they are over video in real life. And it is so crazy to me that people still ask me about, like, all of my, all my exes. Like, people will literally be asking all the time, and it's like months ago, years ago. Even people in this chat asking about my last ex, like, that was 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And it's really funny because, like, it's very hard for me to move on when everybody constantly brings it up. And that was something that came with, like, a public relationship that I just didn't even think about when I got into it. I was like, oh, I love making content. Like, this will be fun. Like, my significant other also, like, we have a similar passion. And then so many other things just happened because of it that I was like, oh, didn't see that coming. No longer. Someone said, let's talk about smoke roses. What you want to talk about? What you want to know? Someone said you got a bad haircut. My hair's in a bun, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay. I love the people that follow me just to comment negative shit. It really brightens my day. I have actually legitimately seen, like, people DM me every other day for, like, months. Just sending me hateful messages. Like, literally telling me to die. And they'll do it every other day. I'm like, wow, you're, like, my biggest fan. Thanks. It's so silly. Like, what a waste of time. I'm eating Mediterranean food. If anyone would like to join me, I'm also smoking a joint. I just feel like it's a vibe and is much needed. Salmon? Hummus? This girl said stop paying attention to them and pay attention to me. I love all the people that are positive. I also just want to say, if you ever sent me, like, a long-ass message, I can't look at my DMs anymore because there's a lot of really fucked up stuff in there. But those messages give me life and make me just so, so, so happy. And if you've ever taken time out of your day to message me anything that's positive, I love you. Thank you. Oh, God. You know what is funny, though? You know what's really funny? If we really want to stir up the pot. it's really funny how many people are trying to DJ now. People that don't know how to DJ at all of a sudden are super interested in DJing. It's kind of funny. I'm like, I've been doing this for 4 years. You can ask anyone who's known me. Since I was like 18, I've been sitting in bedrooms just fucking around on turntables. Like, did it as a hobby for years before what I'm doing now. All these people DJing all of a sudden. DJing. But do you like Alec Monopoly's DJing? Yes. He actually is a very creative person, and his art is incredible. And I feel like typically creative people obviously like love music, and I saw him at Dorado, like fucking around on turntables for, it had to have been months. I mean, like before he really started DJing. But he's awesome. I've opened and played with him in Miami, and just played with him at the Hard Rock Hotel in New York. One of my friends just texted me. I love when people text me in response to my lives. Again, it gives me life. Someone's just agreeing with me that it's funny how many people are DJing now. Look, I don't feel like I have to prove myself anymore to anyone, especially with the residency in Vegas. I love DJing, and I'm good at it. Y'all don't gotta put me on blast. Put all the people that are pretending to be DJs on blast. Put all the people that are playing pre-recorded sets on blast. Come to my show. You'll see I don't play a pre-recorded set. I spend hours. I change my set every single show that I play. I keep my music current. I keep it new. I spend hours on detail. It is the best thing ever. I could do it forever, and that's why I genuinely love it. So it's really frustrating when people just come in and like do things just to make money. I'm like, it's so blatant why you're here. Like, and anyone who's creative, I feel like it's just offensive, I guess. And like, people would have said the same thing about me, you know? People did. They're like, oh, she's an influencer, she wants to DJ. But like, I came in and it's very clear why I'm here. And artists and friends and people that I've been able to work with can see that and believe in me. Versus people like, and I try to do it the correct way too. Like, do you know how many shows I've played the past year? How many shows I've played the past year and a half? Crazy. There's also a lot of really talented DJs though that aren't getting enough recognition. Like, just because you have followers, right, doesn't equal success in the music space, which I think is awesome. I try to build myself up properly and put in my grind time and respect the people that I've looked up to for years. But what's cool about TikTok, I don't know if you guys have seen Sickick, or there's a bunch of really cool female DJs on TikTok too that are just crushing it. I love watching people spin. I'm trying to read these comments. Have you ever smoked with Snoop Dogg? I have, but I doubt he remembers it. Someone goes, your life. Stop stressing. True. Alright, y'all. I'm basically done with this joint. Back to the food. I hope y'all ate some, at least one whole meal today. Favorite artist right now? Rufus Du Sol. It's been that for years. I know Dezo. Why do you smoke? Because it helps my anxiety and depression. Someone said, why do you look like James Charles? Because we're related. Didn't you know? Let's smoke. Bet you can't hang. Good one, buddy. Go peep my YouTube channel and let's have a smoke off. You can decide after watching those videos. Ever try to weight a blanket when you sleep? Nope. Are you playing any shows in Salt Lake City? Not that I know of, but I would love to. Someone just said you have anxiety and depression. There was no question mark after it. So I don't know if they were just telling me that I have anxiety and depression. Have you been to Tokyo? No. I'm excited to see you at Lala. I'm so excited to play at Lollapalooza. I love Lala. It's beautiful. It's in the middle of the city, and it's a park, and they shut the whole thing down. And they just put on this massive festival with like 6 or 7 stages. I'm so excited. You literally like watch the sun go down over the city, and you're just in this park. It's kind of like a small version of like Central Park, but in Chicago. Someone said anxiety and depression is the same entity. I would actually disagree with that, but they definitely go hand in hand for sure. Alright guys, I love you so much. I think my phone is about to die, so I'm gonna wrap up eating some food and just wanted to say hi. So, talk to y'all later.